Hello, everybody. You're listening to the Big Idea Podcast. I'm the Big Stromboli, and I'm here with the great, the glorious Click Bait Plus.
Hey, what's up?
And I'm also here along with the Big Thief Ball.
Hey. I was really anticlimactic.
Yeah, exactly. That's alright.
Yeah, that's okay.
Today, the topic of our show is collections. Many people collect in this wacky world that we live in. And in this podcast today, we will be talking about the weird collections people have, things we want to collect in the future, and our current collections that we have. And that would be followed by our big idea. What do you guys think of that? Does that sound good to you?
Sounds
Yeah, sure.
okay.
Man,
Yeah.
So let's start with weird collections. There's so many fucking weird collections in the world.
I collect anal beads.
I'm just gonna read you off a list of weird ass collections. It's not a collection of weird asses. It's a collection of weird things. Ass is just an adjective. It's not a noun in
I
this
collect me
situation.
some weird asses.
Mm.
Nah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
Alright, but anyways.
There is a man who collects his belly button hair.
That's fucking disgusting. Dude.
Hot.
What is he, a fucking animal? Fucking
I
uncivilized?
don't think animals collect things.
I don't know.
Actually, that's not true.
How so? Like, squirrels collect nuts.
Monkeys collect bananas.
I collect nuts too.
Faggot.
I
Hey, don't say that word.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, I meant faggot.
Yeah, it's called navel fluff.
Navel fluff.
He has a navel fluff collection. Graham Barker
Ugh.
is his name.
Ugh.
He has been collecting his navel hair since 1984.
Navel? That doesn't make it sound better.
Yeah, this
It's-
just makes it sound
he's been-
fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
it's
been
disgusting in
he's
the
been-
first place. God damn.
He has been collecting his belly button hair since 1984.
Hey, that's something.
Yeah.
Quite some time, man. Heck yeah, man. I'm down for that, dude. Like,
Yeah, what a waste
I
of life.
like right now. I'm looking. I ain't got a lot. I got a lot of belly beard in the way, but there ain't really much down in the navel cavity for me to collect any debris or hair.
There's also a well, it's actually a museum of burnt food.
Ah,
The Museum of Burnt Food is dedicated to accidentally burnt food or carbonized culinary masterpieces. This museum was founded by harpist Deborah Henson Conant,
so
who recounted this tale. This is a harpist. She plays the fucking harp, but she collects burnt food. What the fuck?
Like,
Well,
She
I mean,
says
yeah.
the museum was founded in the late 1980s, one night when Deborah put a small pot of hot apple cider to heat, then received an unexpected, fascinating, and very long phone call. By the time Deborah returned to the kitchen, the cider had become a cinder, and thus the first and perhaps still most impressive exhibit, freestanding hot apple cider, was born. Since then, countless other works have entered this museum, such as the thrice-baked potato, that's what I said. Why sure, you can bake quiche in the microwave. The indestructible soy pups, and the lovely matching set of pizza toast.
Alright, I'm gonna stop you right there. Honestly, that's just fucking stupid. It's disgusting. Like, what the like, I mean, if you have an entire museum, there's no fucking way, like, somebody's like, oh, yeah, let's go. Like, I mean, I'll donate something. I'll fucking burn some semen and donate it to.
Yeah, I remember you calling me burnt spaghetti in my roast video, and I keep thinking about that. Ever
Oh,
since.
yeah.
You are burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should add burnt. We should add you to the Burnt Food Museum.
That's
We
right,
should.
dude.
I'm
Look like burnt
I'm
spaghetti.
burnt spaghetti.
Yeah.
You look like burnt spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti needs weak burnt spaghetti. There's burnt spaghetti on my sweater already. Burnt spaghetti.
Okay, but
Fuck you.
Deborah,
Kill
the
yourself.
owner of this museum, has a tip on kitchen decorating. She says, never scrimp on fire extinguishers and smoke alarms.
Okay.
And we're getting all of these weird collections from Neatorama.com, circa 2008.
Link in the description.
Yeah, link in the description.
Next we have, let's see, Dr. Val Kolpakov's toothpaste collection.
Kopelkov?
Yeah. He's been collecting toothpaste from around the world since 2002.
That's really dumb, but honestly, it's kind of interesting. I guess more of like if you're like collecting like just like the tube, you know, for like the artwork or something. I don't fucking know.
You
or just
thinking, like,
design.
You think like indigenous people like just squirt out like juice and blood and guts and just like rub it on their teeth and it makes it all like nice and shiny. Actually fights gingivitis and they're using
I
the
don't
right
know if they actually
toothpaste the
brush
whole
their
time.
teeth.
Yeah.
They-
Well, here's the thing.
but-
You know, granted they may not live as long as lives as us civilized people do, but like they might have some clean ass teeth. You never know with these
Yeah.
kind of circumstances.
You never know.
You just
Yeah.
never know.
I
We
mean,
haven't really studied a whole lot of these tribes that
I mean, we kind of
could invest their time in dental care, and they could be getting it right the whole time. We were just wasting our money on Crest and
Yeah.
shit like
Well,
that.
I mean, then again, it's like the reason a lot of people back in the day didn't have a lot of actual, like, I guess you could say teeth problems because they weren't eating as much sugary kind of stuff as we do now. Which also...
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah. It's whatever.
This dentist who collects this toothpaste has over 1,400 items in his collection.
I mean, it gives at least it's a reason on why he collects that, because he's a dentist. Stuff kind of interests him, so
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, if he was some computer engineer that collects toothpaste, then I don't know about that.
It's even weirder.
Yeah, that's just odd. It's like, no. But anyways,
I
next
still
up
can't-
on
I
this
can't-
somber podcast, let's see what we got next. What's the next collection, Sam?
The next what?
Collection?
Oh, the next
that it?
collection. Hold on one. No, it's not.
Oh,
Hold on. Just calm down. Take a deep breath.
fucking tell me what to do.
It's been a little bit of a long day.
Clearly,
You gotta cut me some slack. Had an 11-hour work
I
day.
don't have slacks. I have jeans.
Yeah, because you're uncultured as fuck. Alright, we got somebody who collects water bottle labels. Lorenzo Pescini of Italy, who probably makes a damn good Stromboli, has a collection of 8,650 different water bottle labels from 185 different countries in 1683 different springs.
All right, I have a question. Is this related to Steve Buscemi?
That's Pescini.
Buscemi. Like, is it related? Are they like?
Shut your mouth. It's Steve Pescini.
Are
I
you
don't
sure? I do want to do. I
Uh,
might.
I'm sure.
Alright, but anyways.
Anyways,
Yeah, what do we have next?
let's see here. We got a man. This picture is having me dying right now. Traffic cones. David Morgan of the United Kingdom has the largest collection of traffic cones in the world. Although he only has 137 different cones, this is about 2/3 of all the types ever made.
So
Wow.
he has every
That's
type of traffic cone ever. Is what you're telling me?
almost.
He has 2/3.
Ah. Well, we need
I
to help
mean,
him
that's-
get that 1/3.
That's
Let
right.
me let me just send you a picture of this.
Yeah, one like
him.
equals one
Let me
extra
send you.
cone for that guy.
Yeah.
Let me send you a picture of that guy.
Oh, he's putting
In
the
that
cone up
picture.
his ass, dude.
It looks like this is an actual picture of him.
It's pretty wicked, man. I like that.
Yeah, he's
You
not
gotta-
enjoying that
you gotta
thing. I'm
make sure-
telling
Yeah.
Make sure to put that as the thumbnail for this video.
Oh, I see that.
you. Put it
Like,
as one of the corner
why,
pictures like we do.
Why? Ugh.
What an odd, like, why? I mean, I get that nobody else does it, but I mean, I guess this
pretty,
will tie into the end about what I'm
I
going
mean,
to say, but I
you're
mean,
a
like,
Guinness World Record
he's
holder.
kind of
yeah,
a
I mean,
thought.
I guess that's the only reason to do it is to do it because nobody else has done it. But in the end, it's kind of just a waste to a degree. But hey, you know, I mean,
To each their own, I suppose.
no, but I mean, like, I mean, at least like he, you know, he saw an opportunity to be like, hey, nobody else doing it, so I'm going to do it, and I guess I admire that. I mean, can't say these will be worth anything when he's dead, but it'll just be something to go, hey, that guy.
Imagine
he did
his
that.
kids. They'll be like, well,
What do we do now?
they'll be with somebody else's parents. They'll be like, we get to inherit their famous business
Traffic cone.
of
Traffic cone
of
collector.
whatever.
You know, like,
and his
cars?
kids are just like, oh, we inherited
that-
like almost 200 traffic cones.
You know, in like Radiator Springs and like cars, how there was Sally had them traffic cones. That's what this guy kind of reminds me of. You know, he's
Yeah,
You
he's
can't
kind of
live
a
in them.
thought.
You think
he's
that's
kind
what
of
his house
a
looks
thought.
like is a giant traffic cone?
Yeah, he probably does. He probably has
Dude, that'd be
traffic
sick.
cones out the butthole, literally and metaphorically, of course. Yeah.
Next up,
Fuck.
we have a lady who collects erasers. Non-duplicate erasers. This woman has 19,571 non-duplicate erasers from 112 different countries.
Hmm.
Mm.
Is that not ridiculous?
That's ridiculous. I mean,
I mean, this is all ridiculous.
yeah, I mean, a lot of these are pretty fucking ridiculous. I mean, these people are almost blatantly stupid, but I mean, give them something to do, I guess. I mean, if they can't think of anything better to do, then, I mean, shit, yeah, I mean, go ahead, do it. I mean, it got them
Next up
some
we have-
attention,
Yeah,
which is
that's true.
probably why they do a lot of it.
Yeah. Next up, we have toenail clippings, a collection of toenail
See,
clippings.
that's fucking disgusting, dude.
That's pretty cool.
What makes it even better is that these toenail clippings are from 30,000 different people.
Ah,
Ugh.
nice.
It's not a personal collection.
Do some of them have like fungi in them? You know,
Probably.
I don't know, man. That's probably where Smurfs lives.
What the fuck? Atlantic Path collected 24,999 clippings to set the record in 2013.
You should build a
They now
fort
have
with them.
They now,
You should build a little
they now
toenail
have
fort.
over
Like on
30,000
Family
individual samples and are still looking for more in an effort to investigate factors into diseases such as cancer.
I will donate
That's interesting.
some if this guy hits me up, dude. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, man. You know, usually I get some scissors and I go to work on these, but you know, I might just for you, buddy. I might just go ahead.
Scissors?
Yeah, what the fuck?
don't question it. And you know, it's just hit me up.
You don't use clippers?
Oh,
you use scissors?
no, hell no, dude, that's too expensive, bro. Like, I'm just
Toenail clippers are cheap.
no.
I just use an angle grinder.
I use a bandsaw just to saw them bad boys
Fucking
off.
liar. No, you
Fuck
don't.
You. Fuck you. I didn't ask.
Alright,
You
but
wanna
anyways.
fight? Alright, fuck
Dude,
you.
shut the fuck
Next.
up.
Dang, we have some hostility in the Big Idea podcast right now.
Let's move on. Let's see what we got. What do we got?
Now we're going to move on to things we would like to collect.
Oh.
Jaden, what would you like to collect?
Oh God, come back to me. Move on to me. I got a
Matt,
shit
Matt,
to
what
say.
would you like to collect?
$1 bills.
skip it to me.
Like single.
$1 bills.
I already have 2 right here. So.
Oh, that's funny because I actually do collect $1 bills. A certain type though.
Also, maybe camo jackets, highlighters. Kind of collect those too. Got a few right here, and
Well, I mean, you could probably set the world record for all of those things. I don't think there's been a world record set for those
maybe
yet.
cabinets. Just
Have
ridiculous.
a house
Cabinets.
made out of cabinets.
Yeah, just I could like crawl in, like have a little pantry. I'll have like pantries everywhere, little
Oh, that'd be
cabinets.
wicked.
Dude, I could like crawl, and then like it'll be like a Hobbit home. Like I'll have cabinets like on the
God, I'd
side
like
of
to
the.
have one of those.
Dude, wouldn't that be cool?
That would be.
That's
That'd be something, dude.
That's a good idea. You know what?
Yeah. Dude, you should start. Just start. Do it. Just fucking do it.
Anyone takes my fucking idea, I will take your cabinets faster than
It's
you could
okay.
say
Nobody
noodles.
listens to this. They won't take our ideas.
Thank God. I feel so lucky.
Jaden, what would you like to collect?
Oh shit. Let's see. Uh, old video games is a simple for people like us, but not like be anything too serious. Something else I'd like to collect. Good God. Oh, laser discs. I'd like to collect laser disc, old type of media like that. Cool shit. Computers would be nice, but to a degree, because eventually it's like they're pretty big, unless they're small computers, but then they're just shit. But cars, I'd love to collect cars. That'd be something. Let's see, something ridiculous I'd like to collect. God, I don't know. Not too sure. There's lots of things I'd like to collect. I could keep going, but
Yeah?
I like
Something Oh, sorry.
what?
What were you going to say?
I have no idea. I was just making noise, I guess.
Yep, that's what we do in the Big Idea podcast, is make noise and pretend it is turning into logical conversation.
Mhm.
Well, what I would like to collect is probably something like money. Money would be cool to collect,
Mhm.
and then I would spend the fuck out of it.
Oh.
Because that's what money's for, right?
Ye-
Spend it.
I mean, technically, I collect money, but
You don't collect money.
yeah.
I mean, you collect money, but you sure don't. You sure don't collect money.
Yeah, because I'm poor, so.
Yeah. Here at the Big Idea podcast, Jaden is a poor sod.
Yeet. Just living day by day. It's okay.
Every day's an adventure in the life of Jaden.
That's right. Otherwise, you might as well kill yourself.
Yeah.
Man.
If you're not having fun, where are you living?
Yeah, don't be a bitch. But don't be. You know what? Fuck it. What are we talking about? What's next?
Well, I was gonna talk about what I'd like to collect.
Keep
still.
going.
Well, it'd be interesting to collect football jerseys of players I like. Like I'd like to have a Todd Gurley jersey. He's a really good player. Well, I mean, he was good in 2015 or 2014. Or was it 2014? 2015, my bad. He was really good in 2015. And he had a steep decline in 2016, but I mean, it was kind of his O-line's fault and his subpar quarterback play. Well, not his play, but the subpar play of his quarterback. And I'd like, some of the all-time greats like Randy Moss and Reggie White and Charles Woodson for sure. I'm a Packers fan, so I would probably get. Well, I already named two of them. But yeah, that's something I'd like to collect. What do you guys currently collect right now?
I collect video games, mainly NES games and Atari games at the moment. Currently, I have probably around 15 or so NES games, and Atari games I probably have around 10 or so. And then I also have an SNES, and then I probably have about, not as many games, probably like 5 or 7 or so, somewhere around that range. Then I have a GameCube. I wouldn't say that's like retro, but it's definitely a bit dated.
It's getting to be retro.
It's definitely dated. So, and I probably have...
Well, the GameCube came out 14 years ago, I think.
Jeez, really?
Or 15 years ago.
Jeez.
It was my first console. I would like to get another one.
Same.
Yeah, that was the first console for me, too.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I did have one. I sold it though.
Good
I
time.
think mine fried. It got fried somehow.
It was the
Tossed it.
classic Indigo.
I had the purple, yeah.
Dude, you know what game I had for the GameCube that I just freaking loved? I loved
What was
Shy by
that?
Robo. I don't know if you guys like heard of that.
Never heard of it.
Dude,
I remember seeing it.
It
Never
was
played
so fun. It was such a fun
of-
game.
One of my favorites that was on the GameCube. It was the first game, like actual video game I ever played, was Metal Arms Glitch in the System. I have it on Xbox, I think over there somewhere on my rack. But it was, I love that game. If should go back and play it sometime. It's a good game.
My favorite game from the GameCube was probably Super Smash Bros. Melee. I had some really good memories on that game.
I've never played
I
that
also
game.
like you've never played Super Smash Bros.
Nope.
Like any of them?
Nope, just not one of those
Dude,
guys.
You're missing out. It's a great game series.
Wasn't it on
You
the
wouldn't-
SNES? Or so?
No, it started on the N64.
Oh.
Yeah, I was always if I was to play like a fighting game, it was like Mortal Kombat or something. That's what I did.
That's true. That's more like a man's game.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just what I was. It's like the first.
You also were
Head-to-head
probably
fighting
brought
game.
up on that.
Every
Yeah.
time.
What else do you collect, Matt?
Oh, when I was younger, I collected a shitload of rocks. Like,
Really?
I could get them out right now and like just show
I
you
used to
all
do
the
that.
rocks I have, dude. Like, I'd run around my backyard, pick up like the coolest rock I saw. There's this one rock I saw that just like it was kind of like obsidian. It wasn't obsidian, obviously. It was really.
Like granite.
I think so. It had a nice shine and nice feel. It was super smooth. I loved it. It was my favorite rock ever. And when I was younger, I thought those things came from like space and shit, but obviously not.
Dumbass.
Well, fuck you, dude. Like I was little. All right. I was allowed
Little
to
kids
think
are stupid.
Well, yeah. No shit. You don't see 4-year-olds become doctors or brain surgeons, do you?
Yeah, because they're retarded.
Yeah. Or mentally handicapped. Excuse me.
Politically correct on the big meatball. Or the, what?
What?
The big meatball. The big
This is-
meatball is politically correct on the Big Idea podcast.
Yeah, I am.
Big meatballs, the non-politically correct, but
The Big Meatball is no. I think you're confusing with the Big Meatball Talk Time show. Please check it out. Link in the
Yeah.
description below.
yeah,
Don't-
link in the
don't check it
description.
out.
Check out the other Talk Time show.
Yeah, it's like 10
Don't
times.
do it.
It's like 10
Yeah.
times better than this shit.
Yeah, me and
Anyway.
Nate do.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't.
It's
do
also
it.
shorter too.
I'm not
Yeah,
I'm not
it's really
on it,
short.
so don't watch it.
You know, if this
We're
was the Big
We're just
Meatball
doing some
Talk Time
shameless
show,
plugging, so you know
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Yeah, my buddy Clickbait is a co-host of
That's
you know,
right.
the best show on the fucking internet.
One of these days they might let me show up on there.
One
Yeah.
of these days.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, be special guest or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, what other collections do you got? Meat.
That's about it on clothes too. I still have clothes from like 8th grade year, and they don't really fit much at all. I have a few hoodies
I
in
would
there,
think not.
and you know, I like to wear some of those when I go work out. I feel like fucking Rocky, just running around like, you could do it, Rocky. You could do it, man. And you know, I'm like running around Philadelphia,
Mick.
and I have
It's
these
like,
kids chase
Get up,
me.
Rock!
Get up.
I'm trying, Mickey. Mickey, I'm trying.
Hey, stop singing that. We're going to get copyright struck.
Yeah, don't. Yeah,
Yeah, we need to stop.
yeah. That was from
Yeah,
Baki 4. Don't. Yeah.
That was from
Baki.
Boxing
Yeah,
Man.
that's from Baki, not Rocky.
Boxing Man 11.
Yeah. It's from Italian Boxer
Italian
2.
Box Man.
Yeah.
It's from Pinocchio
That's
Box Man.
From
7.
Speech Impediment Boxer 2.
Speech.
But yeah.
All right.
What do you collect, Jaden?
Yeah. What do you collect?
Oh, what do I collect? Oh, well, the classic. Since just because we like video games, I collect old games. I want to start collecting Atari games. I say collect. But and it's not really like a collection like hardcore. Oh, gotta get everything. It's more of, and I'm not like a shelf collector. I'm one of those people who like to actually use it because that's what it's for. It's meant to be used, and I like to use it like Super Nintendo games. Right now, that's kind of what I've been going after. But it's just because I like to play them. They're fun. I like to get Atari, but consoles so much. Everybody wants so much for an Atari console. Thinking about getting an Atari computer. That'd be fun to collect for first Atari sort of thing. Um, one of my odd things, I guess, is sort of video game related. It's Game Boy stuff. I'd like to get some more Game Boy stuff. I like gadgets, those little attachments that come with like some of the handheld consoles. I always thought that was cool, like little lights and magnifying glasses and shit like that. That's always cool. And another weird thing, it's a weird collection I started because it's kind of cheap and nobody really gives a fuck. Like I started collecting UMD movies, like the little discs for PSP. I started collecting those because they released tons of movies on them. Some of them are really good movies. Like, for fuck's sake, let's see what do I got here. I got Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Like, how could you not like that movie? If you don't, you're a fucking cuck. But I only got this one because it's weird. I got it's like the Best of Will Ferrell Volume 1 for Saturday Night Live. I only got it because it was like a fucking $1 and I don't really give a shit. I got a bunch of others like Super Bad, Dawn of the Dead, like the 70s one, and that kind of stuff. I started collecting mostly because it's cheap, and I always thought those little discs were so cool. And I've started collecting cassettes. I only got like 4, but so I haven't been doing much with that. But I really like that old media, like cassettes. I want to start collecting laserdiscs. Like I said, I'd love to start collecting tons of stuff. Not more because I'm a junk hoarder, but it's more of they're cool, and it'd be nice to enjoy them for a while. Like I said, it'd be cool to collect some old computers, but I only need like maybe 2 or 3 of those just for fun. Um, Other things I'd like to collect. I'd like to collect cars. Be like Jay Leno, but I'm not rich, so I can't do that. God, other things I'd like to collect. Oh, where is that? I was just holding it. It's like a cigarette case, but slash like you could also put your money in it, but you could put like cigarettes in them. I think they're pretty cool. They're just like cool little cases. I mean, the ones I have are like some cheap like Indonesian like just stamped metal shit, but they're still cool nonetheless. It'd be nice. Other than that, God, I don't even know. Collecting. Other things I'd like to collect. I'm not sure. I think that's about it. Honestly, that's about it.
Well, it's interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I mean, I got a lot of stuff. Basically, it's just old media, video games, computer hardware. If I could get the chance, I'd love to collect cars.
You're very retro.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like that stuff. It had a pizzazz and some zing to it. I'm like, no,
Do you ever think you were born in the wrong era?
no, no. Because if I was born like in like the 70s to like or 60s or whatever to be old in the 80s, I'd be like fucking almost 60 by now. So fuck that shit. So
Yeah, you probably would be one of those guys who would be calling tech support every like 5 minutes
yeah,
Like
and
my
I get
penis
pissed
won't
off at some
work,
foreigner.
and-
because you wouldn't know how to
Yeah.
minimize
Yeah.
your like screen.
Yeah,
and-
my dick probably wouldn't work
Computer.
by now. So it's
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah, they got
no.
drugs for that now
No.
though.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy modern stuff like my computer. I like doing, I enjoy that stuff. And it's just cool to have this older stuff because it's more of, especially like cassettes. Like nobody's really keeping those. A lot of people are just throwing them off, so they're pretty cheap. That's why I like them. It's like my Walkman. It's just cool. It's cool. I just like it. Just had a different, feel to it. Just had a different like I said, pizzazz. But yeah,
Pizzazz.
but other than that, no, I think that's about it of what I collect. It's like my Game Informers. I don't collect them. I just have a collection of Game Informers. I have like a fucking 2 foot tall stack of them. So if I don't really like them, I don't read them anymore. But yeah, I mean that's about it. Honestly, can't really think of much else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I collect is like pop figurines, and I thought they were kind of stupid at first. Like Matt can remember one time we walked into GameStop and I was like, what's the point in pop figurines? And he was like, I don't know. And then I bought one. I bought a big old Alduin pop figurine because I love Skyrim and I love the Elder Scrolls games. That's probably one of my favorite game series of all time. Skyrim's probably like a top 3 game in my top 5 list, I'd say. with Halo or Halo 3 and Pokemon Emerald being in that top 3 as well. I have no idea uh, what order that is, but um, I have like an Aaron Rodgers pop figurine, and like because I'm a Packers fan, like I stated prior, and Clay Matthews is in there. I got a Sting from WCW back in the day pop figurine. There was a big pop figurine sale at Hastings when they closed down. I got like 3 for $8. It was pretty cool. I also collect random shit. Like I have a Pip Boy from the Fallout 4 Pip Boy edition,
Rich bastard.
and it's not rich. I'm not rich.
Yeah, you are.
It costs significantly less than a special edition game, like that only gives you maybe like a season pass or something like that. It only costs like $120. It was pretty cheap for a special edition of a game. Though it didn't come with the Fallout 4 season pass, that kind of upset me. I also I mean, I don't know if you could call 4 pairs of shoes a collection, but I'm trying to collect shoes, sort of. But I'm also trying to limit my spending so I don't, go broke on every pair of shoes. But I love the style of most Adidas shoes right now. Like, they're killing it with the Boost, honestly.
Have you ever like thought about getting like cloth sacks? For your
Yeah, like
shoes?
some fucking sackcloth shoes.
You should get like the Surfs like 3.0s.
Yeah.
Like
I'll name it the Jaden 1.0.
Nice, dude. No, I wear
'Cause
like
that's
old
what-
beat up
that-
leather shoes. That's what I wear.
yeah.
No, well that's about what you're going to be wearing soon.
Yeah.
Those
Honestly,
shoes are
I'd
gonna-
probably wear them, dude.
The shoes are gonna fall off.
Somebody look at me and be like, "Fuck you."
All you have to do is tape the soles to your feet.
That's right.
Just get good old duct tape, man. You know what I'm saying? Just
That's right.
ain't nothing tape
I'll go
can't
cut up
solve.
some tires and make some soles out of them.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
You get good.
Continental makes pretty good tires.
You get good traction from
That's not
those,
a plug,
man.
but
Like,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Some
Oh.
off-road
Oh.
fucking.
Yeah.
I just remember I collect knives. I don't remember, or I don't know why I didn't remember that, but I do collect knives. I've been collecting knives since I was probably I was probably like 13, 12,
Do you cut yourself?
I have a few
Uh-huh.
of those.
every day.
Do you like
I
the
do that.
feeling?
Oh yeah, love it.
Feels good, huh?
Perfect feeling.
Oh, that also
Don't
reminds
try it
me.
at home, kids.
That reminded me of some of my older collections I used to collect when I was kind of smaller. I have a binoculars collection. Don't
Oh,
know-
that's interesting.
Yeah, and I also have a money bank collection also. Forgot about that. I have this cool one. It's like a little roulette wheel. You put a coin in top and it spins and lands
Rich
on a number.
bastard.
And yeah, I have a bunch of binoculars. I don't know why. I just thought they were cool. I remember I'd always go to flea market. Either be old people or just somebody who has some really old pair of binoculars. Then I was like, oh, $2. Sure, I'll get those. I always thought they were cool.
Yeah. My stepdad collects coins like you, Jaden.
Oh yeah, I also collect coins. That's been pretty dormant for a few years now, but yeah, I mean, if I ever get the chance to see a cool coin, yeah, I'll probably still get it just for fun.
We've been checking the value of his coins lately, and he's been taking a loss at all the coins he's bought.
Your dad?
No, you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, I don't really collect to resell most of the time because I don't really give a fuck. I mostly just want to enjoy it because it's whatever. I mean, if I was to sell it, I don't care. Just give me something that's reasonable, and I'll sell it. But like, yeah, there was like some website that had like a rough variation of what your coin would be worth, and it's either I lost money on the coin. A few times I gained, like, what was it? There was this one I gained like almost $20 on its value due to its condition and just where just where it was from. It was like minted somewhere, but yeah,
Was
either
it San Francisco?
it might have been a San Francisco one. I don't know. I'd have to go look through them again, but I don't want to do that because this took fucking hours.
It's a lot of work.
But yeah, it was either the least I made the least money, I guess, overall, or value increased. I don't know what the fuck to say, but I took a loss on most of them. Most of them I was either swindled per se. Out of about maybe $5 or just a few bucks, but about half of them mostly broke even. They didn't gain value, they didn't lose value really.
You were relatively young when you bought them too.
Yeah, like I mean, I didn't know anything. I just thought they were cool. I just like, oh wow, look at these old coins. I'll get them. And the guy was always like, yeah, hey, I got these over here. You want to take a look at these? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? But I mean, they're pretty cool. I mean, I still like them. I mean,
Yeah.
I also collect the old $5 bills. Well, I don't deliberately collect them. I just have I think I have 2 or 3. So I call it a collection because most of those are taken out of circulation. And
Yeah, that's true.
and then I collect those Where's George $1 bills, like I mentioned how I collect $1 bills earlier. Is the those Where's George dollars where like they track like where the dollar's been. I started collecting those. I always thought those were like interesting, so I just took them.
Huh.
Kept them. Yeah. Yeah. So that's yeah.
I also like collect ancient artifacts, kind of. I mean, I I bought a little collection of like old stuff. Some of it's not ancient.
Got any dinosaur
Like
bones?
I bought a World War II medal. I thought that was very very cool. It was like $10 or $15, but I also have this Persian coin. I think it's Persian. It has like the symbol of Allah on the back of it, and it looks like it was a pendant or something like that, or a coin made into a pendant. It's weird, but it's really cool. I also have an old Chinese statue. It's a little soap statue. It's really cool.
Could you wash yourself with it?
Oh yeah. I would love to. I'd totally wash myself with like a hundreds of years old soap statue.
Yeah, it'd be like, fuck you, old guys, washing your fucking. He took the time to make that, and you just wash your ass with it. Rub your dick with it, clean your dick off.
A really cool thing I have though is I think it's a 1st century Roman knife.
Oh.
It's really it's interesting to see. It doesn't really look like a knife, but you can kind of see where the hilt of it was.
That's cool.
It's different. I haven't seen it for a while because it's up in a place where I can't get it right now, but it's all right.
City, Kansas.
City, Kansas. You're right.
Nice, nice.
Well, guys, do you have anything else to interject in this lovely podcast?
Shit, we're only at 37 minutes.
Yeah.
Stretch this bitch out. Oh well. Oh yeah. How I mentioned my how I like to get those gadgets for like the Game Boy. Like I have this retarded Brain Boy. It's like this thing. I guess it's mostly for fucking with like your Pokemon games. Like if you do a thing, you can like make level 100 Pokemon. I thought it was just a save state, so that's why I got it. But
It's basically a Game Shark.
yeah, but it's pretty fucking bad. Like honestly, like
It's
I
pre
can't.
Game Shark.
Yeah, they have a Game Shark at the old retro game store. I guess you could call it retro game store.
It's a retro whatever store
Yeah, it's just
that sells random shit.
Yeah, it's a store that
And
sells old games.
skateboards and gauges.
Yeah, and some weird shit. But they have a Game Shark there, but it's like $50. This was like $14.95. I thought it'd be
Damn,
cool.
that's ridiculous.
Because I just thought it was gonna be a save state until I figured out what it was, and honestly, I was at first I was disappointed, and then I was excited, and then I was disappointed because you can't like fucking save with it properly or something. I don't know how it works. It's just a cool little gadget to have. It's pretty cool.
You said it was $50 for that Game Shark?
Yeah, it was like 50, almost 60. I think it was like 57 or 55. I don't know, something like that.
Jesus
Yeah, it's because it's a little Game Boy one. It's weird, but
Wow, I'm seeing one online for $163 on Amazon.
good God.
So I think that might be a good deal.
Maybe. I mean, that's just
Probably
what
a good
that's
deal.
just what people are asking for. It doesn't mean that's what it's worth, but
You could flip it.
yeah, I guess you could. But like I
Oh
said,
wow!
I don't know. Like,
I bought a Game Shark back in the day for Nintendo, or not for the Game Boy Advance. Sorry, I can't talk today. But I'm looking at it now, and the value of it is $80. That's
Wow.
crazy. So I guess we should go back in time and invest in Game Sharks.
Yeah. Let's see what.
Well, guys. Oh,
Oh.
sorry.
I was gonna keep stretching this out a bit, I guess. Get to
Yeah,
the
we
usual
don't
time.
have to.
I mean, we could talk. Matt, what's something else you would like to collect, or maybe that you remember that you
anal
collect?
beads. I remember collecting
Anal bead-
those, and
Yeah,
you
yeah, that's
know,
pretty queer, dude. But yeah.
Well, no need to drag this on longer than it needs to be.
Yeah, I guess not. I
Yeah.
mean, it's. I mean, I guess we got done faster than we expected. I mean, I can't really think of anything else like collections or. I mean, we talked about those people's weird collections, which was all right. What do you guys say?
I need to change the battery out of my fucking smoke alarm.
Yes, that's been going off all day.
Yeah, no, it's very annoying. So.
Is it beeping every 10 minutes?
Yeah.
That's annoying.
It is.
Well, guys, in conclusion today, we talked about weird collections, things we wanted to collect, and our collections. The big idea of today is, should someone collect something for monetary value or sentimental value? And do you use what you collect, or do you just sit and look at it? I've been the Big Stromboli, and this has been Clickbait Plus and the Big Thief, Beef, Chief Keef,
Queef.
looking, queef bag ass meatball.
Don't ever fucking.
Thank you
call
guys
me
for
that
listening.
Ever again.
Yep. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Even though nobody's listening.
It's been a real shit show, and I'm
Yeah, of
hoping
course.
you guys enjoyed it along with us.
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah.
Have a great day, night, morning,
Hanukkah.
afternoon. Merry Christmas, guys.